Welcome to OSIKANI TV on YouTube once again. Latest updates coming in from the camp of Black Stars team, Black Stars players, and some more transfer updates in this video for you. The last update I brought you an update that Nuamah appeared. He is moving from Olympique Lyon to join Fulham. According to Fabrizio Romano, at that time, agreement has been reached with the player and some few other ones. The only thing left was documentation, but now the deal has fallen through and it is really interesting. We'll talk about him. Finally, Felix Afena-Gyan, this young boy, we don't know what is actually happening, from AS Roma in the Italian Serie A. Right now, he's going to play in the Italian Serie C, but it could also be a good one for him. Salis Abdul Samed has also moved to England. We will talk about him together with some few transfer updates, a little bit on Ghana Black Princesses, and some few ones in this video. You know how we do it. If you join us, I know this video is going to drop deep in the night, but I know you guys, you are going to be around. Like the video for me. After that, if you are new, subscribe to this channel. Put us on post notifications so that anytime we drop a latest update, you'll be the first person to get and also enjoy. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment box. And after watching the video, share the link for others to also come here and enjoy the latest on this channel. So, no time to waste, as you know how we do it on this channel. Quickly, let me begin from here. I need to start from the Nuamah's own because that is where I ended in the last video. So, in the last video, according to Fabrizio Romano, the post that he made indicated that the player was almost joining Fulham in the EPL, but things actually turned around and everything has turned on its head. This was the first post from Fabrizio Romano. Exclusive: Fulham agreed deal to sign Nuamah on permanent move from Olympique Lyon. Here we go. Verbal agreement done, working on the paperwork to be completed in time. So according to Fabrizio, all the verbal agreement was done, but later on he also came to post this after I actually posted the video. Nuamah deal to Fulham now on the verge of collapsing after new issues currently off. So that is according to Fabrizio. So according to him, it was currently off, and now I even understand that the transfer deadline is over. So Nuamah moving to the EPL is no more going to happen. The deal is off. I was following this particular story. According to Hugo Gilmetz in France, this is what he actually said. Nuamah blew his transfer. He felt that he was forced and the pen trembled. So according to him, Nuamah actually decided not to move because he felt like he's being forced to move away from Olympique Lyon. That is why the player eventually did not decide to join Fulham. So that is per what he said. And he also later on revealed that yes, the player has decided to stay at Lyon because he feels like, you know, that last minute thing was too much for him. They were putting a lot of pressure on him, and he's also not ready to really move to the EPL. So that is why he has decided to stay at his club, that is talking of Olympique Lyon. So the player has decided not to move again, and that is the latest on Nuamah. So Nuamah to Fulham. Initially, it was almost done, but now we can call it off. It didn't happen again. So that is a clarification on Nuamah's transfer. So sorry for the initial update. It happens in transfer updates. You know, that's why I quoted my source. Fabrizio, he was actually live, and later on, he also came to give the second update. So that is it on the Nuamah's update. Now, let me speak about Salis Abdul Samed. Then we come to Afena-Gyan. Salis Abdul Samed is also a midfielder that have been talking about him. He was that good. In fact, I'll say long he was playing day in, day out. And I told you guys that at a point, he has now been neglected to train with the reserve side or reserve team at Alcilons. Clubs showed interest. FC Brest. We also had Stade Rennes. We also had clubs like Nantes, a lot of them. Now in England, we had Sunderland who showed interest, and I brought you guys an update, I think last 2 days ago, that the player, he might be moving to England to play for Sunderland. And today, it is now confirmed, everything is done. BBC Sport even posted him, and all the others have confirmed. So he has now moved on loan, a season-long loan to join Sunderland with option to buy him. So that is also for, Salis Abdul Samed. I believe and I hope that he's going to get his back. He was very good, and I want to see that Nuamah at Sunderland this time around. According to Coach Otuado, the player has some slight injury. That is why he decided not to add him to the squad. But I believe that he was trying to sort some few things out on his future, and it's also good for him. So he's now moving to England to play at English Championship next season. Fatai Isaku did it with Leicester City. So we believe that, this boy can also move to the English Championship and do it with Sunderland. Sunderland is a big club, so if they're able to return to the EPL, it's going to be a big achievement for him. So that is it. Also on NS Nuamah Apia, it is a Salis Abdul Samed, I beg your pardon. It is a done deal, and we wish him all the best going into next season. Now, let me move to Felix Afena-Gyan. As I said, this boy's story, how are we even going to put it? Because I quite remember 21st of November 2021, I watched Italian Serie A game. It was AS Roma. They played against Ghanaian, and the game was getting tough. So Jose Mourinho at that time, he substituted a player and brought on Felix Afena-Gyan. When Afena-Gyan came on, 2 quick goals for his side, which helped them to win the game. And his name was everywhere. Mourinho went on to buy him new boots, a whole lot of things. He became a son for Mourinho. Mourinho really loved him and decided to groom this boy. Fast forward, the boy played a lot of games at AS Roma, of which I think some were good games, others too he was not really finding a net again, and it was that just like that, on and off. Eventually, he moved away from AS Roma to join Cremonese for a fee of around 9 million euros. And joining Cremonese has not been good. He was unable to score in the Italian Serie B, even though he was scoring at the Coppa Italia for them, even helped them to reach the semi-final stage and all. I've brought you a lot of updates on this channel, so I'm just giving you guys an overview. Now, fast forward, in the international duties ahead of 2022 World Cup in Qatar, Felix Afena-Gyan also was convinced to join the Black Stars team. Around that time, he was at the age of like 19 years old, Yes, he came to represent Ghana, helped us to play against Nigeria in Kumasi, and also at the Moshood WR Sports Stadium. He didn't score though, but we all saw his movement, everything was intact for him, and I think he was a prospect. So he returned to the club side, and as I said, things didn't go on as expected from the players. To the national team, I left something out. He also scored his first goal for Ghana in a game that Ghana played against Madagascar in Cape Coast. It was an AFCON qualifier. So he scored 1 goal in 7 matches for the Black Stars team ahead of World Cup 2022. Unfortunately, he could not make the squad by coach Otto Addo, and that has been it for Felix Afena-Gyan. So yes, with all that said, today he has moved to Juventus Next Gen. Juventus Next Gen, it is Juventus Next Generation, Italian Serie A C side that Felix Afena-Gyan has moved to today, and I can confirm everything for you. It is a season-long loan deal, a loan deal with option to sign the player. Loan deal with option to sign. So if he goes there and impress, he can be signed to join the club that is Juventus Next Gen. And Juventus Next Gen is also under Juventus main senior team, so it could be like Juventus has seen something in the boy, so they want him to go and start from there. So this is a fresh start from him. We only hope and pray that no injury will worry him and he will have injury-free season, and we'll get to know the best out of the boy. I think for Serie C, he can play and boss the league so well, and who knows, he might also shut up again, but his falling has been something that a lot of us are really worried about. But he can go there, prove himself again, and become the Felix Afena-Gyan that we used to know. Many have been blaming some people, but I think the boy also knows that this might be the best decision for him to also start. For me, I thought maybe a move away from Italy. Maybe he should go to Belgium, Switzerland, but he has decided to stay in Italy and join Italian Serie C, Juventus Next Generation. So we still follow him and bring you more updates on this channel. So Felix Afena-Gyan, 21 years of age now, and we wish him all the best going forward as a striker. Now, let me move forward and talk about some few updates. I don't really want to waste a lot of time in this particular one. Just a quick one here. We also have one player, Edmond Beidou. I brought you guys an update last 2 days that he's moving from Songdao to join the RB Salzburg, and now everything is done. Edmond Beidou is a forward, and this season his numbers is not bad at all. In fact, the year 2024, he has played 22 games, 9 goals for him, with 7 assists in the competitive games, and the player has moved to join them, and he has been unveiled as a new player for RB Salzburg. Salzburg is a side that really grooms a lot of top talent, so I believe that Edmond Beidou, he is going to be up for conversations in the coming months on this particular street. So that is it also on Edmond Beidou. We wish him all the best on his new journey. A little bit, I've seen Alexander Djiku. Yes, he has made a post after the game today. As I said today, it was Fenerbahce. They won by some 3 goals to 0, and the player, he picked up slight injury. So the post that he made, he added a picture of him walking off the pitch around 61st minute, and he added this particular caption: big character from everyone. Well done, team. Thanks again for your support until the end at Fenerbahce. Then that was what he actually captioned this particular picture. And the match post that he always makes on X. That is his official page. So that is it from Alexander Djiku. As I said, we hope that this injury will not be any serious one, so that the player can also join the Black Stars team to play against the Palancas Negras of Angola on the 5th, and also against Niger in Morocco. A little bit on Ghana Black Princesses. They are also preparing for their first game in the 2024 Under-20 FIFA Women's World Cup, which is going to happen in Colombia. And for 3 days to go, today, FIFA team actually visited them and they briefed them on a whole lot of stuff. On the rules, they briefed them again and some few things they need to know in this particular World Cup, so that everything is going to go on well with the Ghana team. After that, then we have Captain Stella Nyameche. She was presented, a participation plaque by FIFA, and that is also a beautiful one for the Ghanaian team. After that, they had their training session ahead of their first game. It's going to happen on September 3rd. And it's going to be against Austria. We're in the same group with Austria, Japan, and New Zealand. So I'll bring you more updates. Stay with me for more updates on this channel. So these are some of the few ones. I'll bring you more in my subsequent updates. You know how we do it. If you join us, like the video, subscribe, put on the bell for more updates on this channel. I'll bring you more shout outs in my subsequent updates. This is OSIKANI TV, and of course, we shall meet later.